What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Two Guys 1 Week podcast. We got a very different episode for you guys this week, but that is A-okay. So I'm actually out of town on work. I'm actually going to work tomorrow morning for it, but I'm up in Chicago, good old Chi-Town, and I'm unable to actually record with Alex this week. So you guys are going to get a brief episode from me. I wanted to be able to give you guys something, so I'm sitting in my hotel room, and hopefully you guys will enjoy this. So real quick, as always, this is an adult podcast, so we may say things that you don't like, we may cuss, use adult language, and if you don't like that, go find a different podcast to listen to. So, we're going to do the 1 week segment here real quick, talk about a couple quick pieces of sports news, and then that'll pretty much cover everything that we are doing this week. So, start off with 1 week. We're going to talk about, obviously, only my 1 week, because we can't talk about Alex's week, because, well, Alex isn't here. So, what did I do this last week? Let's see, what did I do? I don't know how much I did. Let me go grab grab some notes. I'm going to pull up some notes for you guys, and we're going to see what we can't figure out here. So I know on Monday, good old Monday this week, I did do some stuff. I know I did some fishing. Other things I did this week, I'm pulling up my notes right now for you guys, because obviously it's a ton of fun. Mondays did some fishing around the house. Actually went and did some work as well. Tuesday, I went out and did some catfishing. Saw a couple eagles out there, which was real cool. I also got buzzed by a Black Hawk helicopter, which was obviously pretty dope. Who doesn't fucking like that? So that was cool shit. Wednesday, and then Tuesday we also had birthday dinner for my fiance's little sister. So we went out for Italian food, which was cool. Who doesn't love Italian food? I love Italian food. Everyone loves Italian food. Let's see, what did I even get that night? I got a really good lobster ravioli, because obviously I love lobster ravioli. Made a shit ton of bread that night too, which was fucking awesome. But it was good and I enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun. Wednesday, I went out and played golf with Nick, good old Bones. If you want to know more about Nick, hopefully he's gonna hop on the podcast again soon. But he was on episode 3, which is actually our most watched episode. So go give that one a listen. We would really appreciate that. Thursday, I had work in the morning, and then I actually tabled for my company with my boss at the Fever game that night, which was really cool. So I was hanging out at the Indiana Fever game. Did not get to meet Caitlin Clark, sadly. Wish I could have met Caitlin Clark. She's pretty dope. Or Sophie Cunningham, because, Sophie Cunningham. She's pretty dope, too. She likes to fight people. But they did. It was funny. So we get there, and we go up, and we're set up right next to this pretzel stand. And we're there, and they open the gates, and people come sprinting in. I'm like, holy fuck, why are people sprinting? And apparently they debuted some new Stranger Things jerseys. And so people are sprinting to go get these. And I was really confused, because I asked my boss, hey, why are they all sprinting? He goes, I think there's some new jersey out tonight. I was like, oh, is it those Stranger Things ones? He goes, yeah. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. I saw them at Dick's yesterday. Fucking Dick's Sporting Goods the day before, bro. So why the hell they're running for them? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. So that was Thursday. Oh, and then I also ended up getting a really good pretzel from Ben's Pretzels. If you've ever been to Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis and had a pretzel from Ben's Pretzels, you know what I'm talking about. They are so good. So that was my Thursday. Came home Thursday night. What did I have for dinner? I had some good food. Oh, Thursday night was steak night. I had a real good steak. Baked potatoes, some green beans. We love that. Friday, I got up, butt cracked on. Went up and did some more tabling for work. This time up at Colts training camp, which was really cool up in Westfield. So I was in behind the scenes of Colts preseason training camp, which was cool. Got to see some of the players, talked to a lot of people. It was hot. It was hot that day. I'll tell you all what. It was fucking hot. But it was fun. It was cool. From there, went over to the in-laws, hung out there, had some lunch. Then I actually worked arena football that night. So if you guys have never fucking seen arena football is sick as shit, dude. I'm gonna be honest. Arena football is really cool. It is literally just football played on turf. It's 8-on-8. I believe it might even be 7-on-7. I don't remember. I couldn't remember 7-on-7 or 8-on-8. I think it's 7-on-7 though. But it's played on fucking turf, but on the size of a hockey arena with all the fucking walls around with the padding. So you can hit the shit out of people in their fucking wall. It's really cool. It's so much fucking fun. Worked for a team out of Iowa, which was cool. It was actually a team that Kurt Warner played on when he got found, and before he made his fucking huge ass name in pro football. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, I got to work with some professional football, which is sick. The game ended up scoring 130 points because apparently they fucking score a shit ton in that sport. So But it was really cool. Had a lot of fun with that. Got home late as shit that night, but fuck it. And then Saturday, I had to prep for Chicago. Obviously, I'm up here now on Sunday. But Saturday was prepping for Chicago, getting my butt ready to come up to Chicago, get all my shit together, do a fuck ton of laundry. Just kind of had to fuck around the house and get myself ready. And then today I drove up and stopped off and got some lunch. I went to Bub's Barbecue. It was a place up here that was really, really good, actually. It was a barbecue spot. Had a good brisket sandwich, went out to the Bass Pro Shops, walked around there, up on the north side of Chicago, up by Wisconsin. Fucking walked the mall there, bought some new shoes, which is dope, bought some lures, saw some very interesting characters there as well. So fucking, yeah, it was pretty cool. So, and I'm up here now, I'm working golf this week, so I'm going to have a great story for you guys next week. So real quick, we're going to get into some sports news for you guys. This is going to be a very short, quick episode today, but I know we missed an episode a couple weeks ago, and I feel like shit for that, and I don't want to fucking miss another one, so I'm just giving you guys something to listen to. So obviously something big has happened. It actually happened about 3 hours ago from when I'm recording, and the National Baseball Hall of Fame has announced its class of 2025. We're gonna go at it. So there were 5 inductees into the class of 2025. The first one was Dick Allen, who's a first baseman from the Philadelphia Phillies. So about Dick Allen, he played 1,749 games. Let's do some stats on him. He was from Wampum, Pennsylvania. He died in 2020, so it's a posthumous inauguration, which is cool. Bats right, through right. He was a Cardinal for years, so fucking go Birds, but mostly known for his time with the Phillies. It looks like he had 2 stints with them. Played a little with the Dodgers, Cardinals, Sox, and the White Sox, that would be, in the Athletics. So in 1,749 games, had 6,332 at-bats, 1,800 hits, 351 home runs, had an average of 292 with 1,100 RBIs, and looked like he was overall just a good player. So that was pretty cool to see. So that was our first inductee into the Hall of Fame, was Dick Allen. It was, like I said, a posthumous inauguration into it. So the second one we have is Dave Parker, who is a right fielder from primarily the Pittsburgh Pirates. And as this website loads, I will tell you all about Mr. Dave Parker. Here we go. So he was born in 1951. It doesn't say where. Maybe it will. In Cincinnati, Ohio. Actually, sorry. In Grenada, Mississippi. He died in Cincinnati, Ohio earlier this year, so another posthumous entry into the Hall of Fame. Played for the Pirates for 10 years of his career. Did a couple years in Cincinnati. Went to the Athletics, the Brewers, the Angels, and then finally ended with the Blue Jays in 1991. Played in almost 2,500 games. Had pretty much a hit a game is what it looks like. He averaged had 2,700 hits on 9,358 at-bats. 526 doubles, 75 triples, 339 home runs with a 290 average, 154 stolen bases, and almost 1,500 RBIs, and an on-base percentage of 339. So obviously a fucking dude that can get on base, and a slugging percentage of 471. So obviously fucking a pretty good hitter right there. Next up, we're going with a non-posthumous entry into the Hall of Fame, and that's going to be the Yankees pitcher CC Sabathia, who was entered this year. He was born in 1980 in Vallejo, California. Fuck, I don't know how to say it. Primarily with the Yankees, obviously a left-handed pitcher. Was with the Indians for 7 years, half a year at the Brewers, and then most of his career was with the Yankees. 561 games played. He went 251 and 161 was his record with a 609 winning percentage. He got 3,404 hits, 1,099 walks, 1,623 runs. Started 560 to 561 games, so he only relieved one game with innings pitched of 3,577, which I'm going to do some math here. That means he on average pitched 6 1/3 innings. That's a pretty fucking good rate for a starter. 38 complete games, 12 shutouts, 1,500 earned runs, 3,000 strikeouts. He's part of the 3,000 K club. An ERA of 3.74 and a WHIP of 1.259. I'm honestly curious if that is fucking, besides the 3,000 club in strikeouts, his ERA was okay, and so his WHIP was good, but his ERA was okay. I'm curious. I mean, he's a good player, but I don't know Hall of Fame. I don't know. He probably wouldn't have been a vote for me. The next one was a fucking obvious vote. We're going to move on to another current living player, and that's going to be good old Ichiro Suzuki from I don't know, Japan. He was born in 1973, so I don't know how to pronounce that. Born in 1973, primarily played for the Mariners after his time in the Japanese Professional Baseball League. Spent 11 years with the Mariners, went 2 to the Yankees, 2 to the Marlins. I remember his Marlins stint, and then a year back to the Yankees, or at the Mariners from 2018-2019. His MLB stats, he had 3,000 hits in Major League Baseball, but his on-base percentage was .355, and he hit .311 with a .402 average and 117 home runs. I know he had another, 1,500 fucking hits over in the Japanese league. I mean, dude just absolutely mashed. Let's see. See if they have any good stats on him over in Japan. He won 10 Gold Gloves, 3 Silver Slugger Awards, an AL Rookie of the Year. He was also the AL MVP. If you guys watched Major League Baseball at all in the 2000s, you know what a dog Ichiro Suzuki was as a right fielder and as a hitter, and a very obvious and hopefully fucking voted in unanimously for him to be part of the Baseball Hall of Fame. And our last, fifth and final inductee is going to be Billy Wagner, who's a pitcher primarily from the Houston Astros. He was born in 1971 in Marion, Virginia. He was inducted this year as a left-handed pitcher. Most of his careers with the Astros went to the Phillies, the Mets, the Braves, and the Red Sox as well. He retired in 2010. Pitched in 853 games, had 47 wins, 40 losses for a .540 percentage. I know he was a reliever. 422 saves, which is an absurd number. 601 hits, 300 walks, 262 runs across 903 innings pitched. So he played a lot of baseball. 232 earned runs, 1,200 strikeouts, and a 2.31 ERA, and a sub-1 at a .998 whip, which is an absolute absurd number and a very obvious entry into the Professional Baseball Hall of Fame. So that's going to be our episode today, guys. Like I said, super short, sweet, to the point, does everything we need to do. And hopefully you guys are ready for an absolute banger coming next week. We're going to have a ton of shit to talk about for you guys. So yeah, as always, please be sure to like the episode. We are now on Apple Podcasts. We're on, I believe, on Amazon. We're on Spotify. We're on iHeart and on YouTube. So go ahead and search us on all those platforms. Give us a like. Again, follow the show. Drop us a positive review and comment down below any suggestions for the show you have. So we do appreciate your guys' support. And yeah, that'll be it for today's episode, and we will see you all next time.